Hi there, my name is Yanis and I'm currently a personal training student through Hfpa. Kieran will be helping me to demonstrate the following. We'll be demonstrating height, weight, waist to hip ratio, blood pressure, 3 skin fold tests. We'll be doing 1 cardio test, 1 muscle endurance test and 1 flexibility test. We will be demonstrating the height and the weight in this segment. So with the height, you will need a measuring tape. Then you will ask your client to stand against the wall with their back touching the wall and their chin parallel to the ground. What you'll then do is you'll place your hand flat on the head. You'll have a marker in your hand and you'll mark with the marker on the wall, and then you'll ask your client just to stand aside. Then you'll take the 0 end of your measuring tape and you'll place it flat on the ground, and then you'll measure up until a mark on the wall, and then you'll get your length of your client. Kieran is 1.75 meters. With your weight, you will need a scale, and then you'll obviously just stand on the scale. You'll just stand calmly upright, and then you'll get a reading on the scale. You can get your reading at any gymnasium. If you've got a scale at home, then you'll get your reading. Kieran is 75 kilograms, and yeah, so that is then your height and your weight. In this segment, we'll be doing waist to hip ratio. What you'll need is your measuring tape. To measure the waist, you'll measure a centimeter above the navel, where you'll get your smallest part of the waist. You'll then take your measuring tape, place it around your client, ask your client just to stand firmly and just to relax his stomach, and then you'll get 31.5 centimeters. So for the waist, 31.5 centimeters. Then for the hip, you'll measure at the biggest part of the hip, which is your mid glute. So then once again, you'll take your measuring tape, you'll place it around your client at the biggest part of the client's hips. Then you'll get 39 centimeters. And then just once again, just to remind yourself, 39 centimeters. And that's how you do waist to hip ratio. In this next segment, we'll be demonstrating how to take your blood pressure. Now what you'll need is a stethoscope and a Hfpa manometer. Now I do not have that at the moment, but I'm going to explain how it would be used. So what you'll do is you ask your client just to sit calmly for 5 minutes just to get their resting heart rate. Then after that, you'll ask your client just to place their arm on a table in line with their heart. You'll expose the arm. What you'll then do is you'll take the cuff and you'll place it over the bicep, just below the shoulder and before the bend of the elbow. Then you will pump up the cuff until the bicep is completely compressed. Then you will take the stethoscope and you'll place it on the brachial artery, and then you will slowly release air out of the cuff. Now when you slowly release air out of the cuff, as more air is released, the sound becomes fainter and the diastolic pressure is being read, and it will start disappearing. And then that is how you read or take your blood pressure with a stethoscope and a Hfpa manometer. In this segment, we'll be demonstrating a 3 skin fold test. So I'll be demonstrating an abdomen, a thigh, and a chest measurement. So with the abdomen, you'll measure about 2 centimeters next to the navel. just stand slightly like that, so about there, and then you ask your client just to relax their stomachs, don't tense it, and then you pinch the skin and you take a measurement, and that is 25. So abdomen is 25. Then with the thigh, we'll just ask your client just to roll up your pants. So then how you'll measure is in between the knee and the hip. Right in the center, you'll grab the skin, you ask your client just to relax, you'll take a measurement, and that is 25. Then with the chest measurement, you'll measure in line, in the middle of the armpit to the nipple. So then that would be right there. We'll take a measurement, and that then is 6. Chest is 6. And then that is how you take your 3 skin fold test. In this segment, we'll be demonstrating a cardio test. So what you'll need is a little step or something that you can step onto. You're going to need a metronome with 96 beats per minute. Then you're going to ask your client to step on the beat for 3 minutes long. After the 3 minutes, you're going to take the client's 15-second heart rate and you're going to times that by 4. And then you'll get your cardio heart rate for the cardio test. So we're going to start with the metronome and get yourself ready. So for 3 minutes long, you're going to step on every time you hear the beat. Right, stand a bit closer. Right, let's go. That's it, and just breathe while you go about it. That's it. Well done. So now we're going to take your heart rate for 15 seconds. Right, so okay, let's go. Right, that's 24. So 24. And then you have to times that by 4. 24 times 4. It gives you 96. So that's 96 beats per minute. Right. So that is how you then do the cardio test. In this next segment, we're going to do a flexibility test, and it's the hamstring stretch. So what your client is going to do is you're going to ask your client to bend their knees and put their palms flat on the floor, and you're going to ask your client just to straighten their legs and see if the fingers are touching the floor, lifting away from the floor, or if their palms are flat on the floor with their legs straight. And then that differentiates the level of if it's good or if it's bad, and then you'll know what area you need to work on your client with regards to flexibility. So Kieran's going to demonstrate his flexibility. So he's going to bend his knees, he's going to place his arms flat on the ground, and then feet next to each other, and then he's going to straighten his legs all the way, straight knees, straight knees, straight knees, and his fingers are touching the floor, so that is good. So we know that there is a little bit of a flexibility problem, so then we can work on the hamstrings and then proceed to a point where he can get his palms flat on the floor. And then that is your flexibility test. In this next segment, we're going to do a muscle endurance test. So you're going to need a stopwatch. You're going to ask your clients to do as many sit-ups as they can in 60 seconds. And then you'll time them and count for them. So then we're going to start. You ready? So as many sit-ups as you can in 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as you can see, Kieran did 34 sit-ups in 60 seconds, which is not bad. You must try and get one sit-up with each second. So there's time for improvement and space for improvement. So yeah, Kieran did well, and then that would be your muscle endurance test. In this segment, I'm going to be demonstrating 2 cardio exercises, 4 resistance exercises, 1 core exercise, 1 P&F stretch, and then 1 cool down. So first is the cardio. So for cardio, I'm just going to be doing 20 jumping jacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I'm going to do 20 knee raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then that is my cardio. So you can do 3 rounds of 20 jumping jacks and 20 knee raises. In this segment, I'll be demonstrating 4 resistance exercises. So I'll only be doing 4 of each, but you can do 10 reps of 3 sets on each exercise. So the first one is seated alternating dumbbell curls. So you'll take your dumbbells, chest up, and then you'll just alternate 2, 3, and 4. So that would be the alternating dumbbell curl. Then the concentrated curl will then be, you'll be resting your elbow on your knee, and then you're going to bring your elbow in and squeeze the bicep, so that is concentrated on the muscle. So from there, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And make sure that you give a nice hard squeeze when you bring the bicep in. Same with the other leg, you're going to rest it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next one that you will do is overhead tricep extensions. So you're going to grab your dumbbell, palms on the weight, arms above, and then you're just going to drop your elbow and squeeze. 1, 2, squeeze, 3, and 4. So then you will do about 20 of those, 3 rounds of 20. Then the last one is alternating front raises. So you can sit at the edge of your bench. From there, you're going to raise your one arm, 1, 2, 3, 4. So preferably you'll have to do about 20, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 1 up into 10. So that would be my 4 resistance exercises. So in this next segment, I'm going to be doing one core exercise, which is a 1-minute plank. What you'll need is you'll need something to protect your elbows, a mat, a pillow, a towel that's folded, and then you're going to need a stopwatch. So what you'll do is you'll place your elbows on the floor, your heels touching. You're going to squeeze your stomach, squeeze your glutes, and make sure that your body is nicely parallel to the ground. Then, once you have that position, you're going to press start, and you're going to hold it for 1 minute. And then that is then your core exercise. Right, in this segment, I'll be demonstrating 2 cool down exercises. So the first one is just normally from there, you're going to bring your knees up slowly. And you're just going to breathe calmly, and you'll do 20 of these slow knee raises. Make sure that you breathe calmly and that you're nice and relaxed so that your body can just cool down. So 20 of these knee raises. Then after that, you can step and bring your knees and your arms in at the same time. And then you'll do 20 of them. And then after that, you'll start again with your knee raises from there up. So you'll do 20 reps of each, 3 rounds. And then that is my cool down for today. In this segment, we're going to be demonstrating a PNF stretch. And then the stretch that we will be doing is the bicep. So you're going to ask your client just to sit with their knees bent and their feet in line with each other. Then you're going to make sure that their back is nice and straight. Their arms are going to go to the back with their palms facing the ground. So you're going to bring your arms back, and then from there you're going to pull the arms up as high as you can, and then the client will feel it in the bicep. Do you feel it in the bicep? Alright, just tell me to stop. I'm going to go. Okay, and then tell your client not to forget to breathe. So make sure that you breathe deep in and out. I'm going to go up slightly. Just say stop. Stop. Okay, breathe. There we go. Nicely. And then lower your client's hand back down slowly, and just let them take deep breaths in and out. And then that is your PNF bicep stretch.